How do you think a younger woman would treat you if she's genuinely attracted to you? You've watched countless videos and read numerous posts on how to become irresistible to women. But what happens once you actually succeed? When she finally falls for you, do you believe it's all sweetness and light? Sure, she'll brighten your life like the sun. But there are also things you'd never expect from a woman who's into you. Don't ignore the surprising downsides that come with her attraction. Let's dive into them. She will be extremely forgiving. I want to take you back to a classic scene from the movie White Chicks. There's a hilarious part where Latrell, a star basketball player, wins a date with one of the white chicks. During the dinner, she does everything to put him off, biting her nails, spitting in her wine, ordering an absurd amount of food, and eating as if she's never seen a fork before. Latrell's face shows a hint of disgust. But here's the twist. It doesn't matter. He's still in love with her. When I watched this scene, it clicked for me. It's not just comedic gold, but a perfect representation of how attraction works in real life. If someone finds you incredibly attractive, they become remarkably forgiving. This applies particularly to women, especially younger ones. If she sees you as highly attractive on her personal scale, she'll find ways to overlook almost anything you do. She'll justify, rationalize, and most importantly, remain attracted to you. Let's look at a real-life example. Suppose you're an older man dating a younger woman. You might have a few quirks. Maybe you're a little messy, not the best texter, or perhaps you're not as trendy as her friends. Normally, these could be deal breakers. But if she's really into you, these flaws won't matter. She'll shrug them off, laugh at them, and might even find them charming. Why? Because a woman who is truly attracted to you will overlook even your small flaws.
6.
You'll see it coming. When a woman finds you highly attractive, let's say you've reached that sweet spot of attractiveness that's hard to ignore, she'll make it obvious. By obvious, I mean she'll choose you, and she'll choose you strongly. You'll catch her staring at you from across the... She'll find any excuse to start a conversation. Let's imagine a real-life scenario. You're an older man in your 40s, 50s, or beyond. You show up to a social event. Maybe it's a trendy bar, a networking event, or a casual get-together. If you've put effort into improving your appearance, think well-fitting clothes, a well-groomed beard, or just a confident aura, you'll notice something remarkable. Women will take notice. They might not approach you immediately, but the signs are there. The stares, the whispers among her friends, the subtle way she positions herself closer to where you're standing. As an older man, you're in a unique position. You have the experience, the confidence, and let's be honest, the wisdom that younger men often lack. When you combine that with your attractiveness, women will treat you differently from others.
Bing.
She'll sacrifice her ego. When you're drawn to someone, you can't help but validate them. For women, this behavior isn't as common, but when it does happen, it's incredibly telling. The only man they validate is typically someone they find highly attractive, a man who fits into their idea of what looks good. Here's the kicker. You don't need to be considered super attractive everywhere. It all depends on how she sees you or the type of man she's into. If you check off all the boxes for what she finds appealing, she'll drop her ego without hesitation. She's ready to connect with you in the most humble and effortless way possible. She'll cross the friend zone boundary. If you're a man who doesn't have many female friends, the idea of being just friends with a woman might seem almost foreign. But here's where it gets interesting. If you're an objectively good-looking guy, it becomes challenging to maintain purely... Think of it this way. People who say men and women can't be friends are often not physically attracted to each other. It's easy to stay in the friend zone when there's no spark. But what happens when you're the attractive guy? The dynamic shifts. Even if you're just friends, women can't help but feel that physical attraction. So why are you friends? Maybe you're not attracted to her, or you've decided not to cross that line. But let's be honest. Put yourself in the right situation. A night out, a little flirtation, or just a vulnerable moment, and the game changes. 3. She'll be everywhere. Imagine you work together. You go into the kitchen to make a coffee, and seconds later she's there wanting a coffee too. You walk past her desk, greet her, and she always responds with enthusiasm. Suggest a meeting with colleagues after work, and she's the first to say yes, even changing her plans to be with you. However, if she's after your help more than your company, like fixing her computer or helping her with chores, it's a different story. But if she truly finds you attractive, She'll seek your presence all the time. 2. The downside of being very attractive. Some women will try to downplay your looks to keep your ego in check or maintain their status. They won't say you're ugly, they obviously don't think that. But they might make comments like, "I've been with more good-looking men than you." It shouldn't affect your self-esteem, but know that some women may try to bring your ego down a notch.
Just it.
The value proposition. When a younger woman is drawn to an older man, it's often more strategic than you'd think. Much like men approach their careers, goal-oriented and driven by value, many younger women are attracted to older men for what they bring to the table, often financial stability. Think about how you view your career. You don't just work for fun. You work for financial freedom or to achieve certain life goals. Now imagine getting a call from a recruiter offering you more. Even if you're content with your current job, the offer will catch your eye. It's the same with younger women. They're not just looking at the present, they're thinking long-term, and their attraction is tied to the value you bring. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Please like, comment, and share if you want to keep these videos coming.